Hello, everybody, and welcome to Romancefull's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now, this is a reading for August the 3rd, 2020, and it is for the sign of Aries. That being said, this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. So please do take what resonates with you. Please do take what feels good with you, and the rest of it, just leave it aside. If it does not feel like it resonates, then it most likely just was not meant for you. If, however, you would like to have some information on a private reading, please do contact me at romancefulltarot@gmail.com. And it'll be my great pleasure to send you the information on the different types of readings that I can offer you. Also, I would like to take a little moment, a brief moment, to ask you if you do enjoy my channel and you do enjoy my messages, please do click the subscribe button before we forget to show your support and to show your encouragement to the channel. So that being said, let's move on to the reading over here. So this, as I said, is for the 3rd of August. And of course, I am very thematic here. This is a full moon reading because there's a full moon on the 3rd of August. So I'm channeling the best energy that we can possibly get. This is why I'm doing it now, the day of the full moon. And so what I'm asking here as energy is I want to know what to look for in your love life. Okay, so this is going to be a full moon love reading for each sign. I'm going to try and figure out a little bit what do you need to look out for, like what do you need to forgive, what's going on now, what's the full moon and its energy trying to tell you, and what's going to come up next. Okay, so this is the moonology, so let's see what's in store for you with no further ado. So the first card is all about what do you need to forgive, what's kind of falling away, what you need to forgive, what you need to be careful for. And then this is the illuminated. What is the illuminated moon trying to show you? And then we have, of course, what's coming up next. So with no further ado, let's just turn these cards around. I have communication is key, and this is new moon in Gemini. I also have the energy is gaining momentum, and this is the waxing moon. And I have at the very end, the end of a tough cycle, which is full moon in Capricorn. So we're going to begin with our very first card over here, which is the new moon in Gemini. Okay, so I'm going to place this one here. This is the topic we're talking about now. This is all about communication is key. Now, a successful relationship usually comes down to one thing: communication. And the new moon in Gemini card is all about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question. So, talking things through is the answer to whatever it is that you're asking about. If you can't talk to that person, you can journal about it to yourself. You can do it by email, by text message, and all other forms of communication is also going to help you right now. If the issue you're asking about concerns a sibling or a neighbor, there's a new start coming also. But this is not what we want to know. We really want to know about the love. So let's just, skip over that part of our knowledge here. So this card here could really suggest that there's you've been maybe a little bit too frivolous lately, and you need to get grounded again is what I'm getting as a message. But most importantly, drawing this card really emphasizes the need to communicate. Okay, so what you could do here is you could write a list of all the people that you do love, and and write them in priority, and try and make sure that everybody has gotten your attention and everybody gets their equal love from you. So this is really the moonology here is really trying to tell you, you know what, it's time to tell someone how you feel. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart, and communicate. Very basic. If there's anything that you can remember out of everything I've just said, is communicate. So very important. So then we're going to go to the energy is gaining a momentum, and this here is the waxing moon. So this beautiful card here is all about um, during the waxing moon, during this period here, during the cycle, hope springs eternal. Okay, this card is a very positive omen. It's indicating that you can create the reality that you're dreaming of. Though it's going to take some work, and you're not quite there yet. This is a time of energies that are just rising up. Okay, emotions are building also. And where do you want to go, and who do you want to believe, and do you believe that you can get there? These are all questions I would like you to ask yourself. Now, either you can just keep meditating and focusing on your desired outcome, or you can make the courageous commitment to take more practical steps, okay, to your goals. Whichever you decide, you are most certainly on the right track. Now, this is all about, this card is all about telling you you are in the right track. Keep on going. This situation is really full of potential. Your dream can come true. You do need to continue, but your dream can come true. More effort is yet required. And are you willing to give it, though? This is a question I would like you to ask yourself. And this is really about reviewing your goals and ensuring that you're still committed. So, just keep on moving forward. So far we have communication, keep on moving forward, you're on the right track. And now we're going to end up with the end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay, so let's go see what this is talking a little bit about the future here. What can come up next? So coming up next, there's going to be the end of a little cycle here. How hard are you willing to work for what you want is the question that I'm going to ask you. Now, this card is reminding you that effort is required. Okay, we said it here also, effort is required. Work issues may be about to come to a head when this card comes up. If you're wondering if you should stay, in your job or if you should leave, this card can be a strong sign to make an exit. Okay, same thing. I did mention this about the jobs, but I really want to concentrate more on your love relationship. So this is pretty much the same thing. Okay, if you feel as though in your relationship that something is not going right, that this is not good for you, same thing applies. Okay. The end of a rough time is a forecast. This card also asks you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to just make your dream come true. Okay, to make your dream come true without being ruthless. And with the love question, this is really about a facing reality. It's really about assessing everything. It's whatever situation you're asking for, you need to make a plan, and a plan is going to help you. And your personal life is troubled. If it is troubled, you need to prioritize it more. So this is really about release control and trust the universe. This is admit if you've been overly hard-headed or hard-nosed. Finding a balance also between your personal and your private lives, okay? And it's really time to stop fearing the worst ever things in the world, okay? You do have quite a few fears. You need to be careful about that. So these are your challenges that are going to be coming up. So a quick recap. You need to be careful here with communication, very important. This card here is telling us that you do need to keep on working. You do need to keep on putting some effort, but you are on the right track. And this card here is really about you in the future, assessing pretty much everything, okay? But if we're going to talk about love, because this is a love full moon, this is about you assessing your relationship. Is it okay with you? Is it good? If it's not good, and then you need to put the appropriate plan perhaps on a piece of paper and try and get your ideas to try and find solutions to it or to make it better. But this card is of a good omen also, so it is, everything here is going well for your love, but please do be careful of the communication. Other than that, you're on a winning streak. So I do wish you a fantastic day. Many, many blessings. I do thank you for your support. I thank you for listening to my message. If you do have any questions, romancefulltarot@gmail.com. Please don't forget to subscribe. And we'll be seeing each other tomorrow. I have 2 readings that come out today, so we'll be seeing each other tomorrow. Have a great day, and thank you so much.